Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and depending on whereabouts in the world you are, I hope you're having a phenomenal day, whether you're watching this on Twitch, on TikTok, or on YouTube. It's lovely to have you here as we continue our Mob Monday run on Mob Tuesday. Well, we've had a few requests to continue the run through, and we're trying to get our businesses underway. So yesterday's stream, we took it from being really a single business that was propping up our mob, which was this grocery store with a cider operation in the back that wasn't exactly the most efficient, to now starting to get a significant number of booze manufacturing set up, and also a corner speakeasy and cigarette production. So we're going to try and continue that way, and we've expanded from just this area of the city to a few other areas as well. So we're looking to try and move up the value chain, produce more booze, maybe get some gambling operations up and running, and try and get more buildings going. And ideally we want some really big manufacturing buildings. And you can meet our cast of gangsters named after members of chat as soon as they can have a nickname. So we've got Imaflanker, who's off to go and bribe a police officer. We've got Braxius, who was brought on board as a hitman and is now one of our captains. He's been driving around grabbing some supplies for our various businesses. We've got Calvin, who has been running around and managing a few of our areas. Ooh, he's still paid off. Oh, I thought he was about to get arrested there. And then we've got Louise and Galena, who we've added to just help with the logistics. Kaz Fluff is managing our improved cider operations. Calvin McDonald is managing our corner speakeasy. Laz is managing cigarette production. We've got Gloria, who we've just set up with brick wine production. And we've got some moonshine operations as well. But at the moment, all our operations are pretty concentrated into this area, and we probably need to expand that across the city. And we've finally set up our sparkling cider fermenter. That means we're taking apples from scratch and making cider with them. So hopefully we'll be able to expand even more. So without much further ado, let's jump into it and get definitely people. I definitely remember what everyone was doing. But how many? So every 41 days, so this is still under construction, every 45 days, we're going to produce 49 brick wine. And this kind of small version, and we're trying to up our skills as well. I'm just going to check what we've got here as well. Alright, so we've got a couple of productions worth. So every 26 days, we're going to use 9 bottles of alcohol that we're currently getting from driving around the city, but we should really try and make our own. And turning that into moonshine. And we need to move our moonshine up the value ladder as well. So let's see what skills we can potentially learn. Well, none. Okay. So we've got a few more missions to do, I think. Morning, Mark. How are you this morning? And we've been making most of our money off this wedding cider. Well, we've been continuously taking the cider we're producing here and also cider bought on the railways to then really ramp our income by delivering it to a series of, by the sounds of things, pretty rowdy police parties. And we also need to up our cars, because some of our cars are pickups and a lot of them are still 2 or 4 door saloons, which is fine for moving someone around, less fine if you're trying to grab a load of goods together. You were watching the Delta Force VOD when you started streaming. It was a good time, Mark. We got ourselves to within, I think, 49 seconds of the world record for doing that, which, considering we started 5 minutes out, I thought that was pretty good going, and we'll probably have another crack at that later on this evening. Right, so we go. So we've got Imaflanker is off to go and bribe the police officer that covers this area of town. We can't afford not to have him bribed. And he's got some grape concentrate that will go into our wine production. We could really do with a dumping ground warehouse, but it's a really expensive thing to do. And we've got Braxius. Let's actually just dump the... because we didn't really intend to use this building, so we'll have to take some of this stuff out of here now. I don't think I've got a good empty building at the moment. And then we've still got to decide what we're doing with this, which we kind of acquired through a mission. So Kislev's at Karko, the Zarina will be very happy. Morning, Mark. Good morning, Pink Floyd. That's an awesome name. Love it. How are you this morning? Do we not use automated deliveries? No. Mainly because we've still been doing a lot of running around and we haven't had too many large trucks. That's not to say we don't want to move to automated deliveries, but it's just, at the moment, everyone's doing everything. We've fought 2 mob wars as well. We've wiped out 2 opposing mafia on the map. So, at the moment, it's a lot of manual driving around. But hopefully for not too much longer. Because otherwise we're tying up hitmen, doing things that they are, well, overqualified for, let's say. I'm thinking of getting that truck. What do you reckon? Do we set up... Here's our options for here. So we can set up a small garage, we can set up a small truck repair bay. We don't have the knowledge to do proper gin or champagne yet. We already have cigarette production, but honestly we could sell as many cigarettes as we make. We could set up a makeshift rum still, although I think we're going to run into problems with neutral alcohol pretty quickly, because at the moment, if I zoom out just a wee second, is this a DLC or something? Yes, so this is using the they did a few DLC that were, well, I've got all of the DLC for the game, but the icon changes mainly, I think, come from the ethnic DLCs they did, so we're using the English one for this run. Because they did the DLC for Shadow Government, Criminal Record, and Atlantic City. And then they also did a bunch of the English outfit, the Irish outfit, the Italian outfit, the Polish outfit, and the German outfit. So this is the English outfit we're playing, which is chosen by chat. And that adds as a ethnic benefit, we could produce cigarettes in a new building operation. Whereas I think originally cigarettes could only be acquired from, was it the railheads or the docks? And it added the colours. You can expand speakeasies. Easy for me to say. You can expand speakeasies and casinos with smoking parlours as English. You can also unlock additional clothing options. And you've got some legacy goals based on selling impressive quantities of cigarettes. So we might actually end up with multiple wee cigarette factories around the city. If I just turn the visibility off on everything just for a second, here's our problem. On average, these 3 sites are only producing 10, so we're sending someone all the way out to each of these to only get 10 neutral alcohol to bring back to the moonshine here. And it's not that bad, as we have some relatively fast drivers. But if we wanted to also make rum, and we're using neutral alcohol as the base, it's just gonna suck for us. And then looking at kind of further down the supply chain, we've only got 2 locations for sugar so far, so we've got loads we haven't explored yet because we've been intensely stuck in doing not a huge amount as we've got our buildings up and running. So I think we're going to use you just for a second to go and buy some grapes. Interesting. We might actually just empty this thing out. Because the problem is we're almost full on this space. Morning, Death's Legion. How are you this morning? Pink Floyd says, if you ever finish the game, you always get bored as soon as you reach $30,000 to start another one. It gets too big for you to keep up with. I think we have. But it is one of those games that's a little like... I don't know if you ever had a chance to play it. There's a game called Fragile Allegiance, where it's one of those games that after you get to a certain point, you almost need a notebook just to keep yourself straight, because you're fine when you're playing through the session, but when you stop and start again, yeah, you're like, I definitely remember I was doing something about all of these things. What it was, though. Daft did try and stream that, yes. It's an utter bear to stream. I streamed it twice, I think. Where are we going to dump this stuff? It has value. You know what? Is there enough furniture? We have a furniture makers. 10 every 12 turns. Right. You know what? We're going to get... I'm going to just trash that furniture. There we go. We're now only 57% full. It's going to save us some time. Like, it's a lot of value we just destroyed. But honestly, I think we just needed to. So we're about to try and... we're going to need a lot of drivers to do the next thing we do. As soon as it turns to May. Braxius has 147 in his car. Let's take out some walking around money. And I think it was the bakery we're next door to. Okay. Right, Calvin needs to sort this out. So we've got a front here that's always going to lose money, but we have a railhead here, so it's worth us just going around every so often and giving them some more cash. And Calvin's got 3,000 on him. Are there any supplies that we need anywhere? How is our sparkling cider fermenter doing? Again, because these are quite small units, I'm trying not to overfill them with ingredients, and sugar and apples take up a lot of room. We need to deliver 1 counterfeit wine. We may have to go and kill someone to get that. We don't have the skills yet for counterfeit wine. Welcome to the Derbs, say Slaz. Yeah, it's lovely to have you here, Pink Floyd. So, if Calvin sorted this for as long as he can, I think the only thing we can do at the railhead here at the moment so this is available from May. So we've got a few turns that we could get Calvin to do something relatively useful. And then bring him back over. Right, we killed his acquaintance. I always forget we're never going to get to trade with them. else useful over here? Also, do we have an area expanding now? Because if not, I'm thinking here that it's not great, but it does give us a petrol station and a canteen in our area. This would give us a few businesses. So I'm trying to find fronts that will be self-sustaining over time. So already owed favours over here. Pink Floyd says, yep, this is why I avoid as much as possible fighting. If I can get the cops to take down another outfit or the local troublemakers to kill someone, I'd rather do that. Definitely. Because otherwise you end up with resources that you will not be able to acquire. Oh, you know what? Let's go down and see what this guy in the warehouse wants to have a chat about. And let's just check our production. So mouse overs check production as well. So this is a continuous production of turning paper into cigarettes. We've got a few cigarettes there. Our speakeasy is really where we're focusing most of our sales at the moment, outside of our missions, and is bringing in a reasonable amount. So I could do with another speakeasy somewhere, but we could also do with more manufacturing still as well. So, and the problem is a lot of the spaces we've been offered have been 1,000 square foot, which is not tiny, it's just not very big when you're looking at industrial manufacturing. Well, owed favours over here, we could make that work. But again, not very many businesses to make it self-sustaining. You kind of need 3 or 4 businesses to sustain it. What kind of cop lets his kid join a gang? Right? A bad one, says Laz. Oh, that's rough, Pink Floyd. You killed a monster who turned out to be my local policeman's son. He was a cop in my initial corner where you start with most of your business. Did you spend rather a lot of your time being inexplicably raided, my friend? No idea why that would happen. Right. We're okay for 3 productions plus here, so... we may as well clear out... Nope. I've got 3 turns to get to this area of town, so let's just send him over here, and then Louisa and Galena, we can get to a lot of the local deliveries. Might need more neutral alcohol, but other than that, that's looking not completely terrible. And the cigarettes have been super handy actually for oh, you numpty. There we go. The cigarettes have been really handy for getting people on side in new areas. So we're looking to expand to an area. There are a lot more businesses that will buy cigarettes from you than will buy booze from you. So if you're looking to expand an area, and actually we found a jazz club down here. Maybe that's the play. You know what, Galena, let's get you also down this area of town. And Louise will have to spend most of their time running around looking for stuff. Just two-door passenger cars kicking around. Yeah, all right. Because I think we can pretty much sell everything locally. So we can just go and get some... I think actually Derpy Flanker up there can go and get some crocs in a little bit. I forgot I'd gone through this area already. Well, in that case, we'll just go and explore a little bit. Not expecting anything, but you do get some experience for exploring. Okay, Calvin Hoffman. I think we're just going to keep improving his driving, because as we're expanding our area, I think that's true for Galena as well. Getting to be able to move further when we're going to be expanding our industrial base outside of here is going to be a big thing. No casinos as yet. Morning Fire. You don't have an appointment in 15 minutes because it's Monday. Right. I bet this person that has been complaining about not being bribed. Oh, that's the feds. Let's, What? Oh, you're kidding me. That's a problem. How do we not have money on us? I should have checked that. Because that's the police officer that deals with our main area, and we're we may have a little bit of heat around. Maybe. A local civic club. Okay, so we can get we can get malt making, makeshift stills. Oh, I think that's the one. Makeshift stills. I could use some more neutral alcohol. Anyone in our community know how I can make that? Let's do that. It's going to mean trying to find somewhere to then buy that. Alright, Calvin. So what is it we need now? We need 15 lumber. Let's see where we can find lumber locally. See, I'm a bit annoyed at myself for bribing a police officer up, because we've been doing it since the beginning, and we've not been arrested yet. Alright. We did have some lumber kicking around as well at base. Right, let's get Louise to suggest a bribe. I'm making a donation to the police's benevolent fund. And you have to go and get some more walking around money there. Can we get them to put a good word in for us? The house at Lillian Chesant. Okay. $159 customers a day. I can't actually remember whether we could, whether that's a lot or not a lot. You're arrested for bribery. You don't have enough relationship points. You try. Well, we'll do anything, and we do own a continental meat section. Pink Floyd. %, Mob Monday. Yeah, it's like the First Play Friday games that we've been playing on other days. Yeah, look, we've got a continental meat section. Well, the Russian meat counter. There we go. So, well, Praxis is just going to be hanging out on street corners. So I think all these buildings are all the same building. We need to get Idiot Flanker back over this side. Actually, can we get Braxis to pick up the last of the wood? Get a little bit more walking around money. This is rough being stuck in that wee car. Okay, we actually have another character to name. So if you want to be Calvin, our young delivery driver, and now's your chance, chat. Pink Floyd, okay. We have a Pink Floyd. So. Whoa, oh, we need to get the hell out of here. We don't have any options to kill the feds either. Not that that would be a good idea. we could do with another building in this area, or at least nearby. Right, we need to also go and get ourselves some more walking around money. And go and make ourselves some money. Right, Louisa is going to go and have a wee chat. Is there anything from this area of town we need to take north? Our production's not finished yet on sparkling cider. But we do have this bakery. So we're making spices. Corn syrup and spice. Spice is such a pain to get. It does make that tempting for like rum when we're up and running. Pink Floyd says, you know what, casinos are great when people can't pay up. You don't take money, you take a favour. Many of those turn out to be buildings. Totally makes sense. Right, so let's drop off even more. And rinse and repeat this mission as many times as it will let us. There you go. 3,800 in easy steps. And we will print money in it'll be 14 days, so 2 turns. Hey Doc, how are you? Lovely to have you here. Enjoy your work, my friend. Alright, it's time to give the locals wood. Okay, so... Oh, small delivery truck every time. No questions asked. Right, what is everyone in? Praxis, Pink Floyd are both in pickups. Maybe we give this to long-suffering Galena in a minute. We've already cleared that one out. Uh, 20 moonshine. We can probably do that. And 10 sparkling cider. Okay. We'll empty the car. Yeah, right. We've got an auto garage over here. What we can do... dump off the... all her stuff and then move... or don't move. Is hers just a two-door? It looks like a two-door. No, it's a four-door. Okay. In that case, maybe we move Louise. Or Louise, leave the money that Louise has on her at the bakery. She's not carrying a gun anyway. And then... kick her out of her car. And give her the small delivery truck. I'll have to go and grab it and drive it back. But it means that Louise becomes way more useful for doing the back and forth. We might sell that car yet. The two doors are not great. What sort of personality traits did you pick for your character? Well, we went with the ugly, short, and intelligent. With the building discount. Right. Braxius needs to be nearby. Right. Before I forget, let's pick that money and gun back up again. We can go there. Right. What are the benefits of being ugly, short, but intelligent? Well, chat chose it. The short means that you get a little bit less, heat when you are carrying out your operations. Ugly means you're a good enforcer because people are terrified of you, and that's why there's no cam. I have a face for radio and a voice for the silent movies. And intelligent does mean you can run your own business and reduce heat and increase respect for each illegal trade as well. So those early game, you're not getting a huge amount of heat around your area. It kind of gets negated a wee bit over time when you start having enormous amounts of alcohol being delivered all over the place. But you know, at the start of the game is not bad. So... Alright, Brax is a reasonably quick driver. King Floyd has some cash on him. Get you up to the station. Alright, next turn. I'd like to know because I'm ugly, short, and working on intelligent. The ones you go for generally go for either the driving one or the curiosity one to get favors when discovering buildings. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, this is getting spendy, us. No wine yet. That's next... well, a few turns. What we got behind the counter over here? I mean, not a lot. Hard cider, although we're going through that at a rate. We may actually just... we may just stock our own stuff for a little bit. Okay, so 20 moonshine. So you request over that side of town. Let's do it. Braxius is picking up the sparkling cider, or as much as he can carry it as we can. Also, they know someone that knows someone. Actually, Pink Floyd needs to go and get some walking around money. You know what, we'll take the rest of this stuff. And we'll go and deliver that back to our own place. And Gina does have some walking around money. So next turn we get to start printing money for a little bit. Oh, Violet. Violet's the production manager for us, producing moonshine. We'll increase the amount of moonshine made from each batch for now. That'll do. Your voice is very podcasty, like an audiobook that didn't make it far, but could have. You sound like you could almost be talented. I mean, you're not, but almost. Wrong way round. Right, we need... Flanker's got the moonshine, I think. Okay, so we gain a favour, or we can rent the hall as well. Let's do rent the hall as well. Does Derpy Flanker have money? Yes. So we can scope out the neighbouring area. We can gain a favour. We can get some counterfeit wine, backroom beer, sparkling cider, or bathtub gin. What do you reckon, chat? I'll leave this one up to you, because I don't have a particular dog in the fight for this. There you go, fix the pole, Les. Scope out the area, everything else is replaceable, but knowledge is key. Alright, well they do know people who know people. On the other side, Braxius should have things waiting for this. Do you have an empty truck? Have you seen a man die on the street? Right, how many favours do they owe us? 2. And you're telling me not one of them knows anyone here? Martin. Right, he knows Martin. It's almost time to print some money. About that favour you owe me, much I would like the favour, truth be told. Right, and then just double check that he does like us. Excellent. Okay, so now we've done that, we can then move Imaflanker over here. And we got ourselves 175 bucks and a selection of booze. Right, I need to... We've got a good relationship, but let's see. We should probably do some events in the neighborhood bits as well, because we do have some rather fetching, friendly people that can go to the events. Are you part of any small streamer discords? No, we have a small discord of our own. It's only about 600 people. But also part of the Welsh Gaming Network. And we run about 23 community servers for all sorts of games as well. Cool, you maybe your voice sounds like half the senior management of my company. That's because I am Scottish. I lived in England and Wales and worked all over the place, so I have a very generic British broadcasting company British accent. Although some of the places I've lived include the West Country and Wales. So, yeah. Could be a more interesting accent. Right, let's see if we can get another favour. In fact, let's... if I can sell some of this sparkling cider, I don't actually need to. But I need to empty the van out a little bit, was my thinking. Okay. What do they do? Alright. Maybe this is a sign for us to open up in this part of town. How much money does Braxis have on him? I don't know if that's going to be enough to establish a corner, but let's see. There you go, a new front. And we don't have enough action points for that. Alright, is there anyone else nearby? I think... Okay, a 5 crowbars and a grand. We'll definitely get that over there. In fact, let's get you... How full's your vehicle at the moment? I've got more people wanting to talk to us as well. Right. First things first. Walking around money. Is there any booze we can go and deliver? Nope. Let's just show. Right, that copper we don't know around this neighborhood at all. Eagerly awaiting a new donation. Well, new donation it is. Neutral alcohol and stoneware crocs. Well, we definitely need ways of improving that, so let's find ourselves some of that neutral alcohol. And some stoneware crocs. They should be available from pretty much every street corner. We'll drive past and get them next door. Right, Louisa is just dropping off sparkling cider because we are going through all of our booze at a rate. Do we actually have what we need for the next operation? We are short bottles. So let's get Louise to pick those up. I think the florist on the corner here is this area. Here we go. Well, in fact, we might just be able to pick them up next door. In vehicle, nothing. Before we go anywhere, we're also going to need some walking around money. Your voice sounds like it'd be perfect to say, on today's news, and the Crown appointed Sir Jimmy as head of pastry products at Creamy Affairs. You know, we'll sort of use again in Northern Europe. Fair enough. Most of our news tends to be, is that the one? I don't know if that's been moved. Here you go. This is what the news looks like in our community. Come on, where are you? Ah, there we go. I think. The bomb was unstable, not just the officer. That's probably for tonight's Ready or Not.
Three, two,
or this.
one.
Holy cow, that goes. I expected there to be an ignition phase and then it go. But it just went. It's up in the cloud cover, and that was targeted at the nearby rocks we can see, right?
Yep, I can hear it coming down.
Yeah, me too. That is freaking terrifying. That is a tactical nuke. You just you just
Okay, in my defense, I didn't know it was a nuke.
What did you do while testing the server? Well,
so yeah, that's the sort of news that we get around these parts. Right, Galena. Hopefully we can... Right, arranging imports. This is it, chat. We're gonna make bank eventually. And we need to send all our stuff to Jankowski's Polish Bread Company. So we're going to keep getting cider. Go to the bread company. Okay, and then we're going to rinse and repeat this to constantly import. Have things you're waiting for. There you go. Can Janowski's hold any more? Yep, it's probably got one more. So we're just going in and constantly paying for imports of cider, despite it being one of our biggest, one of the things we manufacture the most of. It's well worth us paying them off. And actually, we can... There we go, put that in there. How is our speakeasy doing? I think we were running out of everything, our speakeasy, right? So we're not making as much money as we possibly could. So we could probably do with a couple of deliveries of, say, brick wine, homemade beer, and moonshine to really make some proper money over here. So let's do... I think we're almost out of money. Imports to the countryside. Let's go. Some brick wine. And that is our corner speakeasy. The Sandberg's Russian tea and coffee store. I think we may be out of cash. So we may need to go and fix that. We'll get... Galena didn't end up getting the van, so we'll just go and get some cash from the speakeasy and then drive back to rinse and repeat. But that should improve our income a little bit. You can see that the goods being delivered. We now have 200 brick wine in there. So we'll try and get someone else over for getting even more. And that'll do. Oh, she can pick up some cash and start heading back again. We are just going to print money. If we get arrested, we are screwed. But let's go back over this way. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, we found nothing useful. I thought the van was big enough we wouldn't have to do that, but you never know. We now have a van full of odd bits, although we can pull someone over that way. Good morning, Harry. How are you, my friend? Oh, I might be able to send someone up that way. Right, Louisa. We need to get you to drop bottles off there. Our next production run's okay, but the one after we're going to have to run around and grab the stuff for. But Louise, let's go here and pick up that. And then go here and complete this. So we spent 2,000. last turn. I got things waiting for. Let's top her up. And this is costing us nothing. Oh, it's costing us 500, and each time we do this, so far we've made 10 grand. You're right, breakfasting before diving back into the Corona's expanse. Ooh. Okay, we'll come back to Louise in a second, because she is very profitable where she is. Galena has some money and is over here. Let's arrange for the import. So we're going to do this in 2 places. Well, we're going to do this a few places. We'll get some homemade beer. Give them $500 for that. That's going straight to our speakeasy. Yeah, how's Rogue Trader treating you, my friend? What are the other ones we need in our speakeasy? Because this is basically buying a wholesale. Oh, we need some moonshine to balance it out. Moonshine and homemade beer. So we'll do that. There's our homemade beer. And we're just going to keep handing them money. This is why this railhead's so important to us. Oof. We're too full of stuff. We'll have to put it into the tea store nearby. In fact, we'll put it into the moonshine, and then we'll be able to retrieve that in a moment. So, what we really want, though, is West Country cider. Things you're waiting for. And that's getting dropped off at the bakery. So we're going to be doing this for a little bit. Because we need to... Basically, we're buying the cider from the West Country. And shifting it in bulk. There you go. That's the bakery full again. So now back to here, where we can go. There you go. There's a 600 hard cider. we're going to drop all of the hard cider off as many times as they will let us. Yeah, we can pick some more up. Steve O'Tar on YouTube says he did a gangster name like Machine Gun Flanker or Flanker the Shiv. I end up with Derpy Flanker. That's chosen by you guys. Is he big and fearsome? So far, doing this, having one person with loads of cash by the rail terminal, having the rail yard mob deliver next door, and then having someone else just picking the stuff up from our place next door to deliver to this mission, we're 14,500 to the good in a single turn. They have this insatiable demand for cider. We're running a little low. So that's 21,000. We're going to start running out of cider in a moment. There we go. How much money's Galena got on her stole? Not for a while. This might be a good time to take a brief break. Because, yes. I forgot how much money we took in. That bakery building cost us, I think we got it for free actually, but it's brought us in so much money because it's sat next to a mission that just keeps repeating. There you go. Bakery's got some more. Pink Floyd says I generally name people after their tasks, like wine driver McGee or beer manager Flanderson. That makes sense. It makes it a lot easier to keep track, particularly if you're being an idiot like me and not doing auto routes. This is just giving us some bulk money to go and expand across the city with. And without massively increasing the heat all over the city. So I feel some casinos coming on. So we're buying 200 for $500 and selling 90 for 1,800. And we've got 3 gangsters worth of headroom as well, which is kind of useful. There you go. So we're 32,000 to the good so far. So we need to top that up with another set of deliveries from the countryside. I love how our reputation drops every time we do this, and then goes back up again. Because they don't like you asking favors. There you go, we've refilled it. So back to rinse and repeating over here, and then we'll do something else for a little bit, and then rinse and repeat a little bit more. So no action points, no movement points, just money. Yeah, we kind of lucked out where this mission procced. So instead of having to run across town constantly, the bakery that we haven't done anything with is literally next door to where they wanted this. So we're just having it delivered from the railhead, going to the bakery, putting some in a truck. That's why we use the truck here for Louise that we just picked up. And also on the railhead, we've got someone that's got the money, it's just the cash for our speakeasy. So some luck was involved in this. I'll do 3 at the train station, and then we'll do some stuff with the rest of our gang for a little bit. because we've got enough money to do this for a little while. Right. So, off to the bakery they go. And it's why this building is so important to us. You see, it's losing money. We're going to have to go and hand it some more money. We will never make money from that front directly, but this is very much worth it. And we used to have to schlep this from one end of town to the other, so it limited you to being able to do it maybe 2 or 3 times, even using the full gang. Whereas this time now we have that truck and we have that building. We've got 1,000 square foot of nothing but cider happening. Right, where is Imaflanker? We were trying to get some other missions completed. That's it. Right, that's a mission done. Our neutral alcohol. We were going to pick some crocs up, weren't we, from Pink Floyd. I think that's going to be enough. Oh, complete another mission. That's going to our sparkling operation. And that's our crocs. So we're now going to get... We'll start the mission Burning Thirst. So hopefully I guess a little bit more knowledge. So you need to deliver 5 more neutral alcohol. Well, actually we might have that in the van. We don't quite. Oh, after fire, there we go. We did have that in the van. Now we need 30 crocs, 3 lumber, and 5 neutral alcohol. Oh, it's 3 lumber. Numpty. Absolute numpty. I have to come back, otherwise we'll halt production there. Right. Well, Braxius can get our territory expanding. Let's also get some more intel about the local area. There we go. Thanks. It's forest cleaners and another meat counter. That's good because that's 2 businesses. That means this front will be self-sustaining, hopefully. Can we buy some stuff from them? Whoa! It looks like this is where we want our wine to come from. That's a lot of grape concentrate. We want some backroom beer. We don't have any, but I think we can maybe import it. Yeah, backroom beer we can import. To the car park, Kislev's Carco. There we go. Get him a wee bit more walking around money actually on him. Some of our industry is going to go to pot for a little while we're doing these silly things, but that's okay. And where our return journey on a lot of this stuff is going to be that we'll stock up a warehouse nearby. Probably here. I might expand that so we can get another truck actually. That may be truck bays, just I kind of like it being a car company with a truck bay in it. But we might try and acquire another building here and just turn it into a warehouse. We'll see. Right. I think you've done as much as you can do. That was a mission we were up here for. Probably going to do with getting some more money, actually. Because most of the money we've just been making from all our operations will be in the back of this grocery store. There's $50,000 in there. There we go. Railheads are very much worth having. This is only seasonal, by the way. So the imports are of one season and the exports are another. So during the winter, we tend to have to export the stuff we've made down the railhead. So do we have a moment for a quick chat? Yeah, absolutely. Bound for a World Society, you say? Hey, Russ. How are you, my friends? Marseille's Ice Depot over on YouTube. Right. See, perfectly balanced as all things should be. See, normally this mission is no great shakes, because realistically you'll make more selling it through all your speakeasies. And your production's probably not nearby to where it is, so we were having to go from one end of town to the other. However, when you're just importing your booze, it should mean that we'll be able to pick up quite a lot of walking around money and establish some casinos and new areas of operation, although I don't know whether we want to do that up in the north or whether we want to bring Imaflanker south. Aha! AG Bar's plan is working, lads. You're consuming iron brew. Excellent. I'm a governor, says. It is very funny to me that one of the YouTube videos that's popped off again over Christmas, in a small way, was the Otter Iron Brew Throne Kit. There you go, bakery's up. And we're not having to use any action points for this at all because someone else is delivering it all for us. And mission interactions don't cost you action points. Do you have auto deliveries now? Nope. This is the payoff to some of my planning from yesterday. More surprised your plan worked, right? So on one turn, we're nearly 61,000 to the good. So, time to do some importing. I think we're nearly done. How much money she got on her? Oh yeah, this is going to be the last of us doing this. We have spent quite a bit of money. Imports from the countryside, cider. There you go. So, now Galena has to go and find some money. Did we leave some money over here? No. Okay, so we're going to have to pull them that way. Louisa can do... He says, so he decided to make his living through criminal enterprise. I need to empty this out the best I can. Okay, that's that done. We need to now go to the bakery. Oh, how full is this building? I think we're pushing it if we put any more in there. All right, I was going to go to the bakery and remove some items from it, but possibly not. Now we're going to take Louisa and drive her over here. There you go. So we'll just refill the bakery's warehouse with cider. And I'm going to put some in the back of the Kislev car company as well. There we go. Can't move anywhere else. Let's see. There we go. A wee bit of cash. I think we need to go and refill our cash reserves. There we go. One turn, $64,517.50. 75,000 of that is from other. 1,500 is from our business income. $85 is from buying and selling, and we spent 12,500 on delivering mission deliveries. I think that'll do for a single turn. Right. Kazfluff is in charge of our cider. So that seems like a reasonable upgrade. Louise Mason. Increased relationship with each pickup and drop off is almost tempting. But I think we're going to take efficient driver for a delivery driver right now. And same for Galena. Sorry, I just have to deal with the work thing very quickly. One moment. Right, sorry about that. Had to transfer some monies. Right, where were we? Ah, yes. Cheese. So... we can drop off... How's our speakeasy looking? Our speakeasy's not doing bad. We're 1,912.36. And Galena on our way back can do a small delivery. Just want to make sure she's got some walking around money. Right, we can make a little bit of money this turn, a little bit in comparison, just by driving back this way with Louisa. I'll just sell what's in there quickly, so also pick up the rest of her walking around money. Lad says, how do you think he's got so many servers? The criminal enterprise, of course. Right. Have things you're waiting for. Take the monies. There you go. So we're emptying that out as much as we can. We can probably do a round of obtaining capital. Right. Pink Floyd was in the middle of a mission for us. So let's see about getting that done. Not ideal, but I'm going to put 80 of the moonshine into the moonshine distillery because otherwise we're going to end up with poor Galina's car being just full of rubbish that we're not, full of product we're not going to be able to move. We can learn additional skills here though. Let's see if we can do that as well. Okay, we need moonshine crocs. Well, it just so happens we've just had that delivered nearby. There we go. Bathtub gin works. Nice. We can in fact get around that way, so probably going to have to. So we got 2 more action points. It's 1 more action point. Then we're going to go and secure our front here. Okay, that's now back on track. And then we can go to the station. Counterfeit wine, that was going to the Kislev Khan Company. And then we'll get 2 loads of cider. Oh, we're already out of cash. Oof. We'll head over to that part of town. Right, where's Braxius? Alright, we've got an improved relationship there. A little bit more walking around money, and that's done a little bit of exploring for us as well. Right, he is fully paid off. That's a completely different part of town, but that's okay. Pardon me? And then let's go to Agnes's sandwich corner. Right, Bryce, can you get back to your... Braxis is carrying the most random assortment of stuff. Right, we'll get back to there. Oh, 1 second. Oh, out of context. Excellent. You were muted, so no one heard.
There are equivalents, lads, in the US, to be fair. Here you go. It's handled through the Department of Labour. Right. I suppose we could maximise revenue again for another turn because we got 100,000. And Rodney, we could be millionaires. Hey, Tomat. How are you today, my friend? You have a big old Kong, so you're very bunged up. Oh, that sucks, bud. Can you fight your way through for some games later? Right, let's go. We do need to acquire another building around here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Oh, you voted for your preferences. Awesome. Looks like we might actually get to play Perfect Heist. I even put it on the poll twice to start with. Fire has been asking about Perfect Heist for a while. So we got Perfect Heist and Ready or Not. And we've probably got... we might do some more Delta Force speed runs as well this evening. We'll see how it goes. And then over here, I can't believe this has worked quite as well as I thought it would. This is very silly. And I have plans for the next season as well. It's not quite as slick as this, though. So we've bath of Joan, extra extraction, and makeshift stills. The stills are what we're interested in if we want to be able to make rum or, well, pretty much anything else, making our moonshine more effective. There's the bakery. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Have you actually played Perfect Heist 2 before, Tom? I have to admit I have not. I've installed it. All this seems like a lot of money. As soon as we start buying buildings, it's all going to disappear. So I think our building cost is up to 20 grand now, even with Derpy Flanker buying them. Only 20 grand, says Wagley. Bargain. Yes. How are you today, Wagley? Right, we could literally keep doing this all day. What we're going to do instead is get these a few more done, and I have a backup plan for getting more money in while we go and buy the city, because we could just push this to 1 million, but you call plan a backup? Does she know? Because she will now. Nope, I married up, Wagley. Sky high up. I mean, you're not wrong. Right. So we got 41,000 in pretty quick succession there. Right. Where can we buy a building? There. Okay, maybe not there. Let's see. Damn. Alright, we'll have to do the building buying next turn. So we've still got 35,000 on us. We'll see if we can buy something around the pool hall. Okay, so Galena is gaining quite the reputation around these parts. You pick a fitting street name for her. So, do we have anyone who wants to be Galena, who is a fast-moving, friendly delivery person, I think? Any takers from chat? Friendly, you're right. I'll get suffocate. I'll get you later, Wagley. Ah, and Louise, who makes all the money. Do you have a name character yet? You do not, Harry. We actually have Louise now, and needs a name as well. There are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 more named characters to come. Still just from our existing wee gang. So we've got Snazzy and Suffocate. You'll take the next dude. No worries, I will make sure you're there for it, Harry. So. About that favour. Ooh. Shows us 2 favours. Okay. The house at Cedar and Park, 196 customers. We don't quite have enough to do the no limit. It's not the money, it's the corners we don't have. There we go. Ooh. Go and spend some more money on that in just a moment. Oh, that... Apparently that took more favours than I thought. Right. Pink Floyd was over here to... get a bit of cash. Right. Okay, that's another favour. A medium-sized commercial storage unit. I'll get 7,000 square foot space. We didn't put an operation there. Right, okay, so we're going to be making a bathtub gin still over the other side. Hang on. So, this building over here. We're going to need to put some money in. Has Snazzy got cash? Not enough. Because at the front of house they produce spices and corn syrup, which will just help towards production. So we want a bathtub gin still. We need to put a fair chunk of money into that. So we spent 28,000 this turn. Are all the cool kids here on YouTube, says Wagley. On YouTube. Shotgun Alley Harry. Alright, you're going to need to do a little bit more running around, I think. And all that money we made is already disappearing. See about getting our casino up and running. Oh, we need to find a manager for our new gambling house. And what are we going to put in this space, chat? Must have been storage in the gambling house. And look, so we need to get a crew member. There's our crew list. We're looking for people looking to join. What do you reckon? Short and attractive? Or we could go for... hard-working, organised, mellow, hard-working, organised, irritable. What does mellow give us? So we could go for organised, mellow and hard-working, or we could go for short and attractive to reduce the heat. And no one's got intelligent. Short and attractive gets your vote. Okay. How close is he? Oh, gets my vote too. Yeah, why not? Short and attractive there. Looking to hire someone. Tell me more. There we go. Right. So we've now got... Mark says maybe the cool kids are on YouTube. Steve Otar agrees. Maybe. Alright, we should now be able to get some cash into here. And what games do we add? Anyone got any suggestions? What's most profitable over time? Let's have a look. Okay, oh, we can have a smoking lounge. That's specific to us. Improves the performance of other features. Well, let's build one of those. We don't have attentive staff yet. We don't have fine finishes yet.
Fresh coffee made by Waggler Shrimp. Message: maybe this will shut him up for a while.
There was no cup under the machine, surprising no one. Had to run to go and get the coffee. So we've got blackjack tables, dice games, bookies, some card tables, slot machines, and a policy shop. Hang on, I just need to check that my API is working because my lights are still flashing. Oh crap! One moment. Sorted. Ish. Jeez. Don't blame me, says Wangley, let's run away together, physics. I wonder if you realise you need more than one cup. Yes, eventually. I assumed that I was bad at programming. Also a good assumption to have. You'll take an iron brew while I'm up. Collection only, Wagley. Although if you need snacks delivered, let me know. So, chat, while I was running back and forth, nearly killing myself, I nearly fell over a case of non-alcoholic lager. What a way that would have been to go. Which games do we want to try? I feel like blackjack's got to be done, right? Your ancestors would have shunned you for going out that way. It was stuff that was bought for the crates for the Gaming Buzz team that I forgot I put in front of the coffee machine. Waggling says his ancestors shut him anyway. Wow. Oh, we don't have the table games yet. Oh, bookies then, I suppose? We could put slot machines in there as well if we wanted to, or a policy shop. So we've got some more varied games. Not everyone has to put big money in. So we need fine finishes. We'll come back to that. So, because of our attractive member of staff, that's gone from 196 to 310 walking customers we might get here. Wagley says one of us has blueberry and lemon loaf cake made by his mum. Have you been to my mum's and got cake again? Oh, I bet you put a good word in for me as well, so when I call her, she's going to be super happy. For some context for anyone that's new around here, Wagley lives closer to my mum than I do. So, Wagley visits my mum regularly, and my mum likes Wagley more than she likes me. So, Wagley gets cakes, and my mum thinks Wagley is lovely. So what we got so far in here, we've got a smoking lounge, blackjack tables, bookmaking. I think we should probably add ourselves a small bar if we can, or we can't. Okay. Do we want to add any slot machines? Yep, do slot machines. Okay. We need 3.5 grand on hand, so we're going to have to bring... Let's leave this place well supplied with cash. They bring in people to play other games. Cool. And then we've got the space available for the upgrades we can do as soon as we've got the tech. Does that now mean that we have learnable skills nearby? Table games is a learnable skill. Right. let's see if we can get somewhere for rum made as well. So, what are the ingredients that rum needs? No, see, rum needs neutral alcohol. We don't have that yet. And a backroom distillery would probably be best over in our other area, I think. So maybe we focus on getting this business up and running for us. So what do we need for this? It'd be useful if you could pin the ingredients list you need. So this, we're going to use a bathtub gin still. So we don't need any neutral alcohol or moonshine to make that. So we'll need 12 pipes, 50 small barrels, 12 bricks and 4 grand. Wagley says, you did put oh, thank you for putting a good word in for me, Wagley. Physics says streamable. Streaming's apparently not a learnable skill, or Flanker has a severe learning disability. You won't notice for about 8 turns. Oh. Damn it. You didn't supply the cash. Ah. Thank you. Has that gone in this time? Yes, it has. Thank you, Pink Floyd. Wagley says, you may wish to lower the volume when you call your mum next. You're in for an earful. If only he looked after me better. Good words about Flanker. I have heard your streams. Thanks, Steepo. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh dear, I now have a desk covered in mugs of espresso. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Did need a coffee though. Right. So where are we going to go and get all of these supplies from? We start with getting pipe. $12 pipes, 50 small barrels, 12 bricks. Alright, we've got some small barrels near us. Is her vehicle empty at the moment? Yes. So that's 30 of the small barrels. Right, so 12 brick, 12 pipe. And we need cash over here as well. I'm umming and ahhing about making this just into a massive warehouse over this side. But, is it 4,500 we needed here? Let's double check before we go on. And Whiteby, what do you fancy playing today? Fizzy says, oh, Flanker, I'm on to shut off again today. You're trying something new. Change the refresh rates are different between the two monitors. When the second one is off, it still shows recognized and running. I think your GPU is sending all the info into one monitor. That's weird, bud. Why am I being punished again? Well, also, do you want some Waggly snacks today, Waggly? Are you fending for yourself? Or have you got so much cake? Has my mum made you all of the cakes? I like the typo, Waggly, because it makes it even better. Waggly says, honestly, he just uses me for view. Just the one. Physics says, so do I. I think it's a different view. So we need bricks. We've got it's 4 grand that we need in there. We probably actually need a bit more to do the upgrades as well. So can we go and get bricks from somewhere, anywhere? It might actually be closer to go south. Oh, how many brick was it again? Deary me. Goldfish memory, 12. I don't think we're going to be able to load that many in one go. Oh, and I've vans full of... Oh, you numpty. Never mind. Small garage would require 6 bricks and 4 sheet metal. 750, 6 bricks, 4 sheet metal. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, we dropped off some wine. I think we'll bring the bricks and sheet metal over from Flanker's side in a minute. And we can keep using Braxius to explore. Malt syrup, that's good. And another politician's office. Interest in business. It is the American way. It is the British way. It's Tuesday. You're always abandoned on Tuesday. Only reason you're here. Ow, words hurt, but also no worries. Would you like me to send you some food in a little bit then? And also, I've jumped into the streaming voice channel, Waggly, whenever you're ready. When would I turn down food? Okay. Well, just let me know what type of food it is you want, and I'll make sure that arrives for you. We don't have a desperate need for anything over this side. They owe us a favour. What do we... Is there anything we can sell them, potentially? I could just buy a butt ton of corn syrup. $27,000 we need to go and get. We can do that. Okay. So, we'll do one more turn, and then we'll see where we go. So, Snazzy is now a captain. Oh, we can get all of the bricks in one load. Okay, so we've got a bathtub gin still being built there. We're just going to need more money as well. Speaking of more money, let's do... Right, just to empty the truck, that's got us a little bit of cash in. So we That's ready for its first production. Is this ready for its first production? Yes. Huh. We do need to find someone to run that for us. So we need someone organized. Organized, mellow, hardworking, organized, irritable, organized, religious. Organized, mellow seems fine. Probably wasn't my greatest idea running around with the corn barrels. Alright, we've got the house on West Street. A medium gambling house there. Did I not do that? Where's our gambling house? There it is. Numpty. Right, so we need to hire someone else as well. You're the crew list. Not lazy. That'll be a bit of a shame. Let's see. Organised? Maybe Ellen White. We'll go for her. Ooh. That is a Fed. Okay, so that other gambling house. Right, need to find our crew again. Crew list. So, Wonder Dave. Organised, hardworking, religious. Organised, hardworking, mellow. Let's put Wonder in charge of the gambling house. And Ellen in charge of a Polish baking company. So that's up to 14 in our crew now. We'll send Flanker back to go and get some cash. We need to drop off some of that there, just so we're keeping our income going here. So corner speakeasies are making us about $2,000 at the moment. Right. question is, what are we doing with Pink Floyd? Is there another building we can nab? That's another, ooh. That's more corn syrup. Maybe it wouldn't completely suck if we set up one of these new buildings as a distillery. Alright, we've got Snazzy Mason. I don't think there's very much we can do this turn. That's being built. We don't have any money on us. Is there booze there? Yes. Well, there we go. I don't have any backroom beer, but we can go and grab some. In fact, Suffocate can do that. How much this garage is going to be? Let's start the setup on that as well. That was the other thing we were going to do. So we need a small truck repair bay. 750, 6 bricks, 4 sheet metal. So we can at least leave the money there for that. Okay. I just sold the last of it. Backroom beer. Damn it. Oh, we haven't actually... I don't think we've found any hops yet. I don't think it's even an ingredient we can look for yet. No, we don't know what hops are because we're numpties. So, Snazzy needs to go and get more money. And we will drop off some sparkling cider for our operations over here just while we're on the way. And then Suffocate. There's bricks and sheet. Four sheet, 6 bricks. There we go. Okay, so we've got ourselves into a reasonable position. We've added 2 gambling houses, a bathtub gin still. We're going to soon have a garage set up, and that Czech restaurant will either be a neutral alcohol distilling location or Well, actually, I'm not quite sure what else it could be. Or a warehouse. So we can make some money from the railway head during the winter by stocking it up with thousands and thousands of booze, which we can then just rush and deliver back to the countryside that we bought it from during the winter time. So I'm going to save up there. There we go. And I'll make all of the game saves available on the Discord as well, so if anyone wants to come and grab them and do it better with exactly the same place, then you're most welcome to. Wagley, what are you fancying today?
I just do as I'm told.
Yeah, I think we all know that's a lie, though.
When didn't I? Even yesterday. You told me to put down the wall, I put the wall down.
Do you want to go and try and recover yesterday's walls?
You want me to fix your mess?
So, when did I inherit the mess? I'm just asking for a friend.
When you told me to tear the walls down.
I didn't tell you to. I didn't make a decision, so you decided.
So therefore it's your fault.
Okay, I can't really argue with that.
You can do that one. Let me load it up.
Yep, give me 2 seconds then. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. We're going to, if you're watching on Twitch and TikTok, you say exactly where you are, and you'll be drawn over to the next stream. If you are watching on YouTube, then there's going to be a new poll in just a few moments. Let me just grab that for you. So there'll be a new stream in just a few minutes. I'll put the details in the chat. In the meantime, I'll leave you with some chilled out music as
Oh, finally time to unmute you.
Oh, do you want hang on, you want the good music, right?
Obviously.
Sorry, I'll get on it. One moment.
Drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9, 'cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple 'cause it feels like a lie. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, 'cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. They've been with me for some time, and it's nice to know that they still by my side. Friends are like stars, 'cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be your light. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, 'cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. I've been drinking Kool-Aid jammers like I did when I was 9. Cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple cause it feels like a lie. We play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. They've been with me for some time, and it's nice to know that they still by my side. Friends are like stars, cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be your light.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, the stream is just going to end on YouTube. It should take you with us, but if not, the link is in the chat. If you're watching on Twitch and TikTok, I'm back to sick.
The time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime.